Have you ever heard of old iron said to be cursed? Not just rusty metal, but iron believed to carry dark energy, even bringing misfortune to anyone who keeps it. Sounds like a horror movie, right? But stories like this exist in many places. Before continuing to the story of love, first subscribe to Friends so that it will add a regard to explore information about other mysteries. Since ancient times, iron has been seen as a powerful material, not only for weapons, but also as talismans or sacred objects. In Java, for example, many traditional heirlooms were forged from chosen iron, one of the most famous being the keris. But not all iron was considered a blessing. Some were said to carry a curse. Old iron taken from ruined buildings, collapsed bridges, or even remnants of war equipment are often believed to hold something far from ordinary. In central Java, there are stories about old iron left behind from the colonial Dutch era. The iron was once used to build a fortress. After the fortress fell, the remaining iron was collected by locals. But strangely, several of them fell ill without any clear cause. A similar tale exists in Japan with the Muramasa Blade. This legendary sword, forged from fine iron, was believed to bring misfortune to its owner. Despite its beauty, the blade was tied to countless tragedies. Don't forget to like if you like this story. Why would old iron be considered cursed? Some believe iron absorbs the energy of past events. If it was used in war, it might have absorbed the energy of death. If it was part of a building that collapsed, people believed spirits were bound within it. That's why elders often warned, don't bring home old iron from strange places, because you might bring back more than just metal. Of course, there's also a logical explanation. Old iron is usually rusty, brittle, and sometimes contains toxic elements like lead. If it touches the skin or dust is inhaled, it can cause illness. But still, some stories are just too strange to dismiss. Why do some people live normally with old iron, while others face endless misfortune? So the curse could actually be a traditional way of explaining real dangers. So is the curse of old iron real, or just myth? One thing's for sure, many people still choose to avoid it. Maybe that old piece of iron isn't as ordinary as it looks. And perhaps it hides a dark secret we're not ready to uncover. The question is, would you dare keep it in your home? Permission from a comment. If there is another mystery that you want to surgery. Thanks.